everybody, welcome to Bad Bit Games, where we talk about all things PlayStation and games. I'm your host Joseph, and today it looks like the floodgates have finally opened. Call of Duty Modern Warfare will be launched with crossplay compatibility between the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and what does that mean for the future of games? So with all that said, with all that out of the way, Future Joe, start the show.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Everyone, this is not a drill. Alongside the reveal of Call of Duty Modern Warfare, they announced, Ward and Activision announced that they would be supporting crossplay compatibility between the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. This is insane. This is nuts. This breaking news comes straight out of Polygon that says the following. With the launch of Modern Warfare, the team is taking steps to unite the community. Ward said in a statement, first, the team plans for Modern Warfare to be played together across PC and console through cross-play support. Also, the team is eliminating traditional season pass so that they can deliver more free maps and content as well as post-launch events to all players. And then this quote, just to make sure that it's not all rainbows and butterflies, comes straight out of Polygon, and they say the following. Despite cross-platform play and hopes to unite the community with post-content, it looks like there will still be platform exclusives. A version of the game's reveal trailer reveals new content will come first on PlayStation 4. So first and foremost, please give Polygon a click. It's in the description. Click that link. They did all the heavy lifting here. So with that, what are my thoughts on this cross-play news? As you guys know, this is a PlayStation-focused channel. As much as I love PlayStation, I love my PlayStation 4 this time around. I just was playing my PlayStation VR, playing some Blood and Truth. I love Sony, but at the same exact time, I love crossplay a lot more. And seeing that it was a possible future, you know, like when you were a kid in the lunchroom, you were talking about it with your friends of like, back in the day, and I'm talking way back, like PlayStation 2 with EverQuest, right? You're like, how awesome would it be if one day I would be able to play with my friends on Xbox on my PlayStation, right? Like PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. You were sitting there in high school talking about how awesome would it be? We're playing the same game, just a different platform. We could play together. And now seeing it, it's finally here in at least some light form with Call of Duty, one of the biggest games, hell, the biggest game that releases each and every year, now supporting crossplay. That's freaking huge. And seeing it 2 years ago, big thank you to Fortnite. As much as you can love it or you can hate it or you're indifferent about it, if it wasn't for Epic back in 2017 accidentally flipping the switch when they launched the Battle Royale, dude, that's what kind of started it. You know, when devs were like, yeah, it's like flipping a switch, though that was a little bit, you know, a little bit of BS on their part. It was a little bit harder than that, but you're seeing developers come out going, yeah, we could do crossplay if we wanted to. It isn't like flipping a switch. It isn't easy, but it's doable and we want it. It's awesome to see that happening. You're seeing it with games like Fortnite. You're seeing it in games like Dauntless. Dauntless launching with crossplay. You're seeing it with games like Rocket League. These games are slowly but surely, their audiences are demanding it. Crossplay. And then big thank you to Xbox, Phil Spencer, for leading that charge. If it wasn't for that E3 last year, again, Fortnite, Jesus Christ, Nintendo Switch and Xbox being able to play together, if we didn't have that Survive Together ad campaign, this would not happen. So this is awesome. No matter if this is just a Mario Maker 2 situation and you can only play with random people, at least it's a start. At least it's a stepping stone to getting that crossplay future, because it seems like PlayStation, as the months go by, are getting more warmed up to and more open to not working with Microsoft. Well, they are now, right? Not in so much of merging their networks with Microsoft and making it one big thing, but more like, okay, we don't mind if our customers mingle with yours online. Again, I hope there's a friend list like there is on Fortnite and there is on Psyonix Rocket League. There probably will be. It's the biggest game of the year. But again, this is straight up amazing news no matter where you turn. I wonder what this does mean for smaller titles that aren't just Call of Duty. What about, and I'm not saying this is a small title, but like, what about Borderlands 3? What about Destiny 2? Because we know Bungie is going to be talking about the future of Destiny in a few days. Does that open up the possibility for crossplay for those games? And when it comes to the truly indie games, will we finally be able to get Wargroove on the PlayStation? Because again, Sony's a lot more warmed up to the idea of crossplay. I hope so. Crossplay is just a necessity, especially if you're an indie developer and you have a game that's focused somewhat on multiplayer, or you have a multiplayer component, because if you have a bigger pool of players, it just means your game lasts longer. And that's always a great thing, because if you're a developer, you make more money. And if you're the consumer, you get to play with your friends, you get to make new friends. And that's what gaming is all about. So with all that said, with all that out of the way, everybody, is this just wishful thinking on my part? Let me know in the comment section down below. Where do you think this leads into the future of gaming? My pie in the sky hopes is that we see something major at E3 with Phil Spencer going out and on the record, I want it, okay? I know it's not gonna happen, but just going, hey, starting in 2019 into the future, we're gonna start partnering with PlayStation, with Nintendo. Any game you could play on our platform and theirs, you could play together. That's what I really, really want. So freaking bad. But with all that said, with all that out of the way, everybody, if you have different thoughts on crossplay, let's just conversate down in the comments section down below. Here at Bad Bit Games, we don't just do breaking news like this. We do reactions. So we just did one on Call of Duty and Death Stranding. We do a podcast called The Trophy Room, a podcast made by the players for the players each and every Thursday. That we just did one of those as well. We do should you buys and all types of stuff like that. So if you're into all that jazz, please hit like, share, subscribe, maybe even ring that bell, because YouTube's YouTube and it's awful. It builds this big, beautiful family that I call home, because here at Bad Bit Games, that's what it's all about. So everybody, with all that said, with all that out of the way, keep your wits about you and have a nice one.